Hi everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in, and here's what I want to cover today. Some of you have asked, well, John, we need to know who you are. We need to know your philosophies. We need to know what type of a leader you would be. I've been a leader for decades, and I can tell you based on my training experience, my leadership experience in my own companies, in the years that I was teaching, I've taught over 230 plus academies with the police academies. And one thing has held tried and true for me is that I lead by example. I do what I say I'm going to do. And if I teach something, it's something that I would do myself. Now, in this edition, I want to get right to it. I want to talk about what it would be like to work under me. If you're a sheriff's deputy and you're working on patrol right now, you're probably used to what I call a top-down approach. The sheriff on the top, everything kind of trickles down. Well, I want to do it the opposite, right? I want that pyramid, that triangle to be flipped. Why? Because the sheriff really is the least important person in the organization. The most important people in the organization are the deputies and the detectives doing the job every day. Now, everybody has a role, from supervisors to clerical staff, to even the county board, the county executive, all the other departments that I've talked about, they all have roles. But in this episode, I want to talk about specifically what I believe a line officer working this county, working patrol, wants from their sheriff. Number one, that has their back. I mean, it's really that simple. Every organization has good leaders and not so great leaders. And there are people out on patrol, let's be honest, that wonder, if I got into a little bit of a situation, would my bosses have my back? If I had a situation where somebody accused me of doing something wrong, but I know I didn't do anything wrong, would they have my back? I'll have your back. Okay, there's no doubt about that. Number two is that a sheriff and leaders in a sheriff's administration and any good organization puts their people first. A good leader never puts themselves first. I said before that the sheriff in my administration is the least important person. I'm the guy that stands in the back. If you want to read a really good book on leadership, read Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. It's an incredible book. And it teaches you that leaders need to step back and let their people excel. Let them have great ideas. Let them feel comfortable bringing them to the administration, because the best ideas in any organization come from the people, the men and women that are doing the job. Number three, and it should go without saying, but it's a positive experience. People should like to go to work. They should like the people that they work for, because we know and like people that we trust. At least we should. Trust and likability go hand in hand, right? They literally go hand in hand. Number four, collaborative. I've talked about some of my ideas, and you're going to see more of my videos with the pillars coming up. But collaboration is not just within the department. It's across the county, from other police departments where the administrations get together, we solve problems together, and then we equip our deputies and our cops with the right equipment, the right processes. We eliminate the red tape, and more importantly, we let them make decisions. These men and women are trained. Okay? They're not dumb. They go out there every day and put themselves in harm's way for the citizens of this county, for the people that live here and the people that work here. And at the end of every day, we want them to go home safely. So what do we have to do? We have to be the best that we can be in our training, in our equipment, and in our relationships. We need to know that whether you're wearing blue or brown, which is going to change, that at the end of any call, we shake each other's hand and we say thank you. I've been in some situations where I turned around and another department just happened to come, but there was a reason for that. We had great relationships, right? So if we are collaborating within our own departments, within our county board and supervisors and the executive, there's a lot of stuff that we can do, and it all relates to the best. We also have to make sure that we are grant writing, because to get some of the best training and equipment, we need help. And there's a lot of federal programs out there. Right now, as far as I can see, we're not taking advantage of that. In fact, I don't see any evidence that we're getting money from grants, and that has to change. Number six is we have to be innovative. Now, a lot of the ideas I just gave you are innovative, but at the same time, we have to have an innovative mindset, and that has to creep across all of our leadership, from the officers on the road, the deputies on the road, to our lieutenants, to our captains, all the way up, to even our civilians. I mean, you could hold somebody on a tour, just a civilian could give you a great idea that could help build your department. When everybody has the same mentality and that we're moving forward and we're future focused, we can be innovative and we can become the best. Number 7 is something that I would use on a regular basis, and I would make sure that our leaders do this, is something called leadership by walking around. It's amazing what you can learn from your people when you just listen, right? That's how we discover when maybe they're not doing so well, right? Officer wellness is a really big deal. It's a massive deal to me. More to come on that in future videos. Number 8, we have to be tough on crime. We've got to be strong on community. We have to work really closely and collaboratively with our local municipalities, with our local governments. They're part of the county. They pay taxes to the sheriff's department, whether or not they have a police department of their own. I think sometimes we focus too much within the sheriff's department on our contracts, but the sheriff's department is paid by every resident in the county and every business in the county. Well, we got to be tough on crime. I'm in the process of getting those crime stats in the next couple weeks. I want to take a look at them. I know property crime, in my humble estimation, has probably gone up. I know at least in my area it has. And so we need to make sure that we're doing everything we can. And that means that we've got to number 9, we've got to let our deputies make decisions on the road. We have to eliminate the red tape. We have to eliminate the micromanaging. We have to eliminate the fact that people don't feel like they can make a decision without having to go up in a chain of command. Now, sometimes you have to, right? I want to be very clear on this. You can't, a good, well-trained police officer or deputy working patrol knows when to put things up the chain of command, right? Run it up the flagpole, we call it. And so those are just things that I think we can do better, and we can make this department the best. But it all starts with the sheriff setting the tone. These 9 things, I think, will greatly improve morale, our culture. We will retain more people that we're training. And more importantly, we will attract more people to who we are and what we believe. Behind me are some things: our vision, our points of culture, right? Our value proposition. We're going to make sure that every deputy, every employee, everybody associated with the Sheriff's Department knows who we are and what we do. We are an organization that adds value to our people so that they can go out and add value and help people every single day. More to come. Have a great weekend, everybody.